looks like we are started to stream. Frame rates look good. Everything looks to be up and running. Let's jump in here. And it looks like, oh, perfect. And another test. I always want to do these before I get to say, how's it going, Nakama? Brit is back with some One Piece 1183. Not as always. Actually, today I'm actually joined by only Bullet. Samurai Drew is doing a few marital things to get ready for life and being a big kid person. But I've got Bullet. Bullet, how's it going, brother?
Good, how you doing?
I am doing good. Thankfully, I am not here just yelling at One Piece to myself. I have someone who can yell with me. So thank you for being here as always, my dude. I think, and sorry for those who it's a little bit wonky and everything like that. Definitely had to just deal with the new OBS regulations and changes. So yeah, we are officially here and we're officially rolling. So let's get rolling into the chapter. I am gonna jump in. We do have a new chapter next week, so that is always a good start. And looks like we have a color spread. Thankfully, Bullet updated me on this one, so it looks like, oh, and 19 pages. 19 glorious pages. So, looks like we have Brook kicking in with his guitar. Looks like we're on a water splash. So it's called Make a Splash. We've got a little pink elephant spraying up. Is it just the one elephant? Oh, no. There's a baby elephant in there, too. So Make a Splash, and we have all the Straw Hats. So yeah, Brook kicking in. Frankie being super. Looks like he has kind of like an elephant-style haircut. You have Jinbei just being a boss. Chopper being cute as always. Can't really read his shirt. Looks like Zoro is drinking out of a bottle that has an elephant on it and has an elephant shirt. So there's that, doubling up. Nami being adorable over here in the corner. Dressed like a little bank rob. Oh, speaking of being adorable,
Robin's thigh highs.
Robin's thigh highs. With, looks like it to be an elephant-style shirt as well. And then Usopp is on the head of the baby elephant while Sanji is serving drinks.
Is that Lost hat she's wearing?
It doesn't have the leopards, it's just the type of style.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so could be if it had like that patented law leopard print, but it is not patented law. But okay, so as overall a little lovely color spread. Let's make a splash. So I'm gonna jump onto the next page for those who haven't been here before. We really just bounce back and forth between.
Did you see the little thousand sunny there by the island?
I did not actually. So this elephant is literally like the size of Zanisha, right?
Yeah.
So does Zanisha have a baby? Are we gonna get Zanisha lore? Let's find out. I'm gonna jump on to page. Oh wait. Oh, 0 page 1. So I'm gonna go on to page 2. Yeah, page 2. Page 2. Oh. Okay. So since this is 17 pages, 19 pages. I'll just take this front one and then you'll jump us in, okay? So I've got pages 2 and 3. Good morn maid. That sounds like an attack by someone. Good morning, so good morn maid. Ragnir, thou wert waiting for one who could strike back against Mu. Isn't that right? Ragnir lore! I will say this so many times. Like, Oda's ability to create a character, not only at this point in One Piece, But at the point where we're at, we're able to say, all right, we will start a new arc, meet all these new characters, and there's always just one character that you're kind of just like, oh, well, you're different. I kind of like the cut of your jib. We had Yamato, we had Katakuri, or in case of some One Piece purists, we have what is it? Dogtooth. That's what they call him, Dogtooth. So it's one where like, and they're always candidates for being Straw Hats, which is also one of those big things that's we have to be able to say, oh, okay, that makes sense. So this is some Loki for Straw Hat, with Ragnar coming along, type of intrigue. And he's so upset. Giddy. You tell him, Ragnar. Giddy. What nonsense are you talking about? I've never seen someone absorb so much damage. Huff. And it looks like he's exhausting himself in this form. So, I mean, he's a big boy, so that could be difficult. Loki, Straw Hat Luffy, in any case, thou wilt not be my soldiers, so I shall eliminate thee. You don't mess around and find out. Good morn, maid. So that is, I'm very interested in where this Good Morn Maid will take us. But outside of that, Mr. Bullet.
We are so close to chapter 1200.
Oh yeah, we'll get there this year. Is there like something big for 1200 that you think is planned, or?
No. I think we just make connections to the 100 chapter mark.
Oh, okay.
It's just coincidental if it has happened. So I'm taking over here then.
Yep, that is all you, my friend.
Just like Duzan. Puff. Ragna Duelheim. Blade of Wrath Graham. Interesting. So he seems to have what, like a what type of weapon would you call that? Kind of like Darth Maul's weapon.
Oh, like
pole arm.
But
it's like a sword on two sides or a scythe on both sides.
Yeah, like the dual wielding blade kind of thing.
It just seems like he can turn his weapon into anything. Because like last week he kind of did the whole
the sword through his shoulder kind of thing.
Yeah, and then I can't remember if it was last week or not, but where he like steps on the sword and like goes through Loki. It's kind of like Mihawk has done that before.
Mm-hmm. Like the same type of move, like the same type of martial arts.
Yeah.
And swordplay. So okay, interesting. And
then this is kind of like a double page here. Let's go ahead and say we're over in the Western Village now. And it says take back the children with Zaza. Did you want me to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead and do the Western. Oh, yeah, just that bottom, because it's that bottom back part, right? You just have to do that bottom part. Or did you not take?
Yeah, take back the children.
Okay, yeah. So it is. I'll take over. Going on to oh boy, of course, 6, 7. Just like Dozan. Interesting. So now we have a new name. Duzan was probably the former wielder of the Real no Mi ancient mythical model. Needhog. So I'm guessing that's Dozon was the last person who had it. So going on 3, 2. Oh, this is a top part and a double part. So I'm gonna take care of the top part first and then go down. So it looks like there are little kids in the arms of Zaza. And then we're not letting them be taken away. After all we did to save them. Yeah, Ripley! So you've got one of the moms standing up with a shield, Ripley standing up with a sword, you got Ange standing up with a battle axe, you've got Bent's mom, just out here just ready to mess people up. Heck yeah, Bent's mom. You're not taking our kids. Wait, you guys. You shouldn't be moving around, and that's Chopper. I haven't finished your blood transfusions. You really will die. My life means nothing to me. I adore this character. I adore Ripley so much, even though, unfortunately, it's for her son. If my son is ripped from my arms. And then they just get wrecked. So going to the bottom part, you have Zaza, and props be to Oda and his editors, because you can tell that they wanted to put more into this. So I'm looking forward to the actual tankobon when it comes out and how the volume looks, because Zaza looks crazy. And it looks like Zaza is using like wind, because it doesn't look like water. So it looks like Zaza can control wind. Dragon's power. Ah, Eek! Help us! So you have Zaza holding kids and then using water powers to force people down. And you have Bent's mom using an arrow to attack. Got other people holding up swords. And then the last part, only 7 of them? It'll have to do. Let's go, Zaza. What's happening over there? And in comes Sanji. And again, here is
What's Sanji gonna do? He can't fight Zaza.
That's been the big thing in the community. Is Sanji able to fight Zaza? Is Zaza an Androgymami? Or is Zaza an actual woman? So, kinda interested in where we go from here. Very interested. So, Bullet, I think it's your turn, my dude.
Alright, going on to the next page, and it looks like this is a single page here. And, oh, we got my favorite. Get Ice Cube Gunko over here.
Still in an ice cube. Still in an ice cube.
Still in an ice cube.
Meaning that Emu's power did not work on our amazing Ragnar's ice. Kitty.
Brook, why did you run off?
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh. Okay, it was just stop talking.
I think she's regaining her memories.
No, keep going.
To fight that woman, I had to jump in after you because it seemed like something was wrong. This is Usopp and Jinbei.
Yeah, so it's leading us to believe that was her.
Yep. Do you know her, Brooke? She was some enemy you fought against in the past?
Yes!
No, not an enemy. A person I did not want to see, or so I thought. I'm confused right now.
Yes!
Both
Brooke,
him and
backstory.
Both him and Usopp are on the ground here.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember, they got tossed down, and that seeing them beat up is what pissed Luffy off. So we have that. Good morning, maid. Good morn, maid. So that sounds like something that Brooke would say. Good morn, maid. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho. So I'm thinking this is involving Princess Shuri. Shuri.
Yeah. man. I get the next one too.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. If it's really her, then she must be 77 years old right now.
Oh.
So, so it must be someone else. I mean, she's a celestial dragon. Yes, at the time, she was the princess of my homeland. And I lost contact with her when she traveled to sacred Marichois.
If it really is her, then she must be 77 years old now. Okay. So Brooke is 88, right? So she's 11 years younger. Okay, so that would kind of make sense if Brooke was like 17 and she was like 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Brooke.
This all works. This works.
Okay. Hey, Brooke, that chick's still frozen. Can't tell if she's alive or dead. We could just leave her there, yeah? What I'm saying is she's a celestial dragon who looks exactly like someone that you know. Doesn't change the fact that she came here to attack Elva, yes. But when we were tied up earlier, she was the one who undid the rope. Escape, yes, I'm free. I feel like my mental powers did that.
Yeah, so she did undo the ropes a little bit, but she's also tied them up. So there's that. So the intrigue is is just tantalizing. I think that's the best way of saying it. So,
could also be a clone.
Could also be a clone. We are in the midst of Clone Wars. Haven't even got back to Weevil yet, and that was.
You had Stussy.
900 episodes, like in the 900s, I want to say.
Although, did she have the memories?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be the interesting part on like what it is and how it is, kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Let's see here. All right, I'm going on. Oh wait, yeah, it's my turn. So I'm going to jump on to page 10 in 3, 2... Alright. Why would she do such a thing? Run, Brooke! How does she know who I am? And then she turned back into that demonic form again. Her personality, the personality that saved us, her demonic form. It feels as though we've seen 3 different people in her. You think that's possible? She's being controlled? It did not occur to me at first, but after seeing people being turned into demons today, I must admit, I feel deeply disturbed in my core. I hate to rush your Brooke, but we need a decision. Does she live or does she die? We can't do anything before that's settled. Jinbei, if you think that you can break out of Ragnir's ice, that's a door. Vagabond Drill is doing nothing if Ragnir's ice could not scathe this thing, okay?
Well, you don't know. I mean, he's in the top 3.
How dare you doubt Ragnir? How dare you?
Well, it's water. He's a fish.
And he is a squirrel.
Yeah, so fish, squirrel, you know.
I will take the squirrel every day. Anyway, enough joking aside. This is so funny. Going to wait. Oh, I thought that was Brooke with skin. Brooke with skin. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're getting a Brooke flashback. Holy crap. A long time ago. Truly a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad I have.
Oh man.
She was just a child and I was a young man too. It was a country that no longer exists. Esperia. Okay. Esperia was a land of music. Okay, this sounds like the place from the movie that Uta destroyed. Was a place of music full of workshops, crafting instruments of all kinds. West Blue. 70 years ago, 4 a.m. Strum, strum, shaka, shaka. Ahem. Check, check. A one. No. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up at the crack of dawn and it's good morn made. The start of a brand new world. Oh, they say there's many seas that can be surveyed. But all I need is a good morn made. Okay. So, I was right. Good morn made is something that Brooke would say and do, and he is now saying and doing it. This is so wild. I'm gonna go down and you literally are going to get the Brooke reveal, and that's so exciting. Good morning, Asperia. No more waiting for favorable winds. It's time to sail, baby. How you doing in the back streets? Shut up. I got a hangover. Be quiet. Woof woof. Hey, good morning, Brooke. What about the ports? Hey, Arena. So Brooke was a disc jockey. He was the morning disc jockey. That is so interesting. We never knew that we wanted Brooke's backstory, and now I get it. And this is our second backstory in as many months, because we just got back from Rocks in January.
I'm so excited for this.
I am so excited. Brother, it is your turn, and you enjoy it.
Alright. Oh my god. It is Sun God Brooks.
Holy tits.
What a piece of art. It's the Sun God right here.
That's so crazy.
That is so awesome. Oh, how I wish to see the sexy mermaid someday.
He got his wish.
Shut up, Brooke. Hey, Brooke, my fave. Hope you get fired from the battle convoy.
Okay, so he is on the battle convoy during this time.
Ooh, it'll make me lose my soul. Now that's what I call a bed and a maid. Oh, brother, get me my gun. Yeah. This is the land of instrument makers, Asperia. Asperia's Palace Barracks. Come on, Captain. Teach us how to do your quick draw techniques. It's not fair that Princess Shuri gets all your attention. This is pathetic. What do you think I'm teaching you now? Learn the fundamentals before you dream. So is he a swordsman already?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what our dinner is for tonight. Yeah, I'm starving. Gather up all of the crew. And is that Princess Shuri, like the little holding his hand or dancing over there?
Yeah.
Bottom left panel. Next to the harp in the garden, and all the plants are shaped to be like music notes. Alright, going on to... Oh my god. Wayne.
Alright, I'm
Brooke
just soaking it
20.
in. I'm just looking at it. And now, also, I think that if she's 77, he would be not. Is he currently 90? He was 88 before the time skip. Okay, he's 90 now. Okay. Whoo! Okay. I was like, the math is not mathing. Brooke, age 20.
So he's 13 years older. Yeah, okay. Time to ship out, Banks. Sea wind blows to where who knows. The waves will be our guide. Over across the ocean tide, the sunset is going wild. See the skybirds singing in circles passing by. Yeah, I worked hard today. You think I got any stronger? Just like Mama?
Who's Mama?
And, You got Shuri at age 7, alongside Brooks at age 20.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
You got young Brooks here, man.
We've got young Brooke. We've got little Shuri. So it seems like she probably got turned into Emu's not necessarily puppet, but host.
Into a god knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around 10 years from now. What's up, Static Shattuck? Thank you for stopping by. I am kind of like in freak out mode. I am looking at a 20-year-old Brooke, which is just crazy. This is, I never thought we would see this. 20 years old. So if we did the math, it was 50 years ago for Laboon, so it would have been, he would have been roughly like 40, in his 40s-ish when this is also why he said a certain kingdom, because Asperia is no longer in existence. There's also that. I'm very, very interested in Asperia no longer being in existence. How he knows that? So if it went out of existence before he went into the triangle, or if he found that out in the 2-year time skip. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. Young Brooke kind of looks like Michael Jackson.
It's also, dude, I was thinking the same thing, man. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it. But I was thinking the same thing.
Oh my goodness! We've had the Michael Jackson character this entire time! Of course the musician looks like Michael Jackson. Oh gosh.
That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it.
I have been a fan of this series for the better part of 21 years, and even 21 years later, I still feel like a 17-year-old just getting mind blown. Like, I love this so much. Like, getting a little emotional right now. This is amazing.
This is also the first time we've seen Brooke without the
glasses,
the forehead scar, and without glasses.
This we are looking at Brooke with eyeballs. Never seen Brooke with eyeballs, because even with LeBloom's spoiler alert, even in LeBloom's like little backstory, he was
he still has the crack in his skull, and he's got glasses on.
Mm-hmm. So in that 20-year-old lad, and let's be honest, dude had mad hops even back then. Do you see the lift for this Good Morning Maine? My dude was the DJ as well as the head of the battalion unit, but was just every morning, "Good morning, Vietnam!" Sorry, for the real ones, you'll remember what movie that was. Wow. So that was. I think we're ready to move on. Is it my turn? Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is.
We've got 6 pages left, and I hope all 6 are in this lovely, delicious backstory. So I'm going on to page 14 in 3. Michael Jackson, god damn it. 2, 1.
Wait.
Holy! What is it?
Oh, hold on. You said Michael Jackson, but he's holding a hand with a little kid.
It's a girl, though.
Did he not have girls and boys over?
It was just little boys. That's the part. That's why it's really interesting. Anyway, allegedly, yes, Her Majesty is very powerful. Wait, what? Like Mama? Yes, Her Majesty is very powerful. Queen Kendall. Light of my life. Okay, so this person below is not that. It's not good to fall in love with a married woman, Brooke. What do you mean? Love is free. I sentence you to death for conspiracy. Kingdom of Vesperia King Reuven. Okay, and that's her dad. That's interesting. Too harsh! Please, boss. I mean, your majesty. Papa! You were plotting to kill me, weren't you? Of course not. Don't even suggest it. I'll wait until death takes you. Come on, Brooke. Forget about Mama. So Brooke is after the queen. I'm willing to guess that the queen is fairly young. Brooke's 20. Shuri is 7. I can see her being like 26 and him still being able to hit on her, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, if it's what Gunko looks like, you know, can you blame him?
How Gunko looks now.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about Shuri.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Making all these Michael Jackson references. I'm gonna look at the other side. Don't worry, Brooke. When I grow up, I'll marry you instead. There you go. No, Shuri, you're supposed to say goofy things like that to me and melt my heart. So he's not a bad dad. Raven just looks kind of horrible. What did they do to get their kingdom destroyed, though? Oh no, I prefer a wife without the runny nose. What, you picky oaf? How dare you turn down my daughter in front of me? And Brooke's just like, no thank you. I'm nothing if not faithful. Sniff. I hate to interrupt your fun, your majesty. There's a gang on horseback riding through the city from the port. Some of the battle convoy is in town, but they're outnumbered. We've sent more from the castle, but I don't think they'll make it in time. So you have... Oh, there's an opera house, and there's a palace, and then there's a port. What are they after? I'm going to just say it. I'm going to just say castle. I'm just going to say it. He looks like Wapple. I'm just going to say
That's what I thought, too.
He looks like Wapple. This is in the West Blue, too? So, Luffy and them are from the East, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the East Blue. So, the West Blue, there's so many kingdoms. And I wonder why the proximity of the West Blue has to be, like, very close to Marishwa. Because between God Valley and then Vesperia, like, 2 kingdoms that are gone. However many years later. Within this last century, let's say.
Wapple's a bit wider, though.
A bit. A cousin.
Quite a bit.
Wapple and Reuven. They sound similar. Alright, let's continue on. It is your turn, my dude.
Did you notice that the castle is a giant harp?
I did not. Thank you for now putting that. Reuven. Interesting. Yeah, that is definitely a giant harp. And there's harps all throughout there.
They've been shouting for Queen Kendall, who is enjoying an opera in town. What? Is it the Mulan family? Yes, sir. They've been after Kendall for years. When did they land at my port? Send word to Kendall not to leave the opera house. Do we know the Mulan family?
No.
Okay. The opera house's transponder signal is on silent mode during the show. Do something, Brooke. They're going to kidnap Mama. Moulin Rouge.
Oh
my gosh.
This family hasn't really been mentioned.
The Moulin Rouge. Or the Moulin Rogues. You say. Why, that's odd.
He just said Moulin
I saw
Rogues.
them in the port. It's spelled Rogues, isn't it?
Yep. The Moulin Rouge, you say, yeah?
Because I was pronouncing it Rouge, but it's spelled differently. I saw them in the port earlier today. Theater Street. It's a horseback gang. And it looks like a mobster here with scars on his face.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Gang Beige. Is Gang Beige West Blue? Because this might be one of those mobster families. Gang Beige West. Yeah! Yeah! So it looks like these mobster I love the consistency of the lore. I love the consistency of the lore. So it looks like the West Blue has a lot of gangs and mafias and things like that, all just sprinkled all throughout the countries. Even back here at this point, this is so interesting.
Going on to the next page. Into the Opera House. A beautiful performance. Look at her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look natural hair or like kind of is a weird flow to it?
Like she has a devil fruit or something?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think it's just meant to keep her face covered. So I'm thinking we'll get a reveal at the... Do they have a zebra on horse for one of their horses? Yep, they're riding zebras.
Come on out, Kendall. We have permission to shoot from dawn. From the dawn. Don Mulan, if you don't. Today's the day we settle this. You're gonna be the Don's woman once and for all. Make sure Her Majesty doesn't leave the... Help, Brooke. It's going to be fine, boss. For one thing, she's very strong. They can't take her away. Plus, while I'm rather stunned, they haven't noticed yet, you see. By the time they left the port...
I'll take over, and then we can just have our sip and discuss. So, last page in 3, 2, 1. I'd already cut them all. What? This Chad. I'd already cut them all. And they all get cut down.
I hope it when they animate this, when he says that, he sheathes his sword.
What just happened? Oh wait, is this one of those they were already cut things then? It was Captain Brooks' quick draw. 3-notch, 3-paste hum notch slash. Oh, Sir Brooke, he's so dashing. Look, there's Her Majesty. What a beauty she is. 70 years ago, the kingdom of Asperia harbored 2 great stars. Okay. 1, the former captain. There we go. The former captain of the battle convoy, Queen Kendall. What a scene out here. The other unpopular musician, but mastered the quick draw sword technique that left its victims unaware they've been slashed under the leader of the Raider Squad, Humming Brook. Kingdom of Asperia, Queen Kendall. In this era, the kingdom was at peace. So, I think that is the perfect time for us to pivot into a sip and discuss. A toast for kicking butt. We'll go for another 10 minutes or so. Really, our reactions were the majority of it. How was season 2 of the live action of One Piece? Except for Sanji, possibly Frankie, and Robin. Robin was born in the West Blue. Frankie was born in the South Blue. Sanji was born in the North Blue. Yeah, so everyone is basically from the East Blue. And then we have individuals from the West, South, and North. And then we have like Chopper Kun. Pretty sure Jinbei is Grand Line as well. Yeah, because Fishman District is in Grand Line. I think that is. So we now have two people from the West Blue. Brooke and Robin. What'd you say?
Those moms got it going on.
Yeah. Shuri's mom has got it going on. Also, Kandel's kind of like an androgen mommy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. She has that, Do you remember Gundam Wing back in the day? And, like, the dude who was very androgynous that had the hat on his head?
Yeah.
Him. Like, his long, flowing blonde hair. That is her.
Oh my god.
It's in your head.
And he had like the red jacket and the white pants.
Yep. Those tight white pants. What? Who's that? Who's saying what? What's going on? Anyway. So overall, a lot of delicious lore. So let's at least Emu is from the West Blue, because his kingdom is from the I want to say the West Blue as well. So, big thing to discuss, at least in this, we've got Loki and the clash with Emu. We've got Ripley versus Zaza, and then we've got Shuri. So, let's save Shuri and Brooke's flashback for last. So, Zaza, I'm more and more, that is becoming more and more likely to be Dragon's power. Any thoughts on that or no?
Sorry, say again?
It's starting to look like Dragon has this Zaza's fruit. Any thoughts on that? The water.
I'm hoping so.
Seems like we're both in agreement there. Zaza is facing off against the Dragon. The Giants fighting over the Chiorian, and it looks like they stole 7. Sanji is on their way to fight in that situation. But again, we don't know if Sanji is going to be incapacitated, because Zaza is also very androgynous. So, don't know if Zaza is male or female. We can tell if Sanji can't fight them. That'll be very interesting as well. That'll be very interesting.
Well, you can fight Killingham at least.
Say that one more time?
You can fight Killingham and Summers at least.
That'll be interesting, especially because they're hopped up on Omen. They got a good Omen. So they're cranked up on a good Omen. So there's...
Although we really haven't seen Sanji do anything since he got his upgrade during what's it called? Wano. Yeah.
The most that he really did, I mean, he
when he stopped taking damage.
He squared up with Gorosei in Egghead. So he did.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't really do anything on that fight. Like,
that's fair. So, and he took on a bunch of Seraphim. He did take on a bunch of Seraphim. There is that.
He did run away too, you know. With,
Yeah. So in that it's pretty straightforward with Zaza versus the Giants. Loki versus Emu. Now this is Static just made an interesting comment that Emu kind of looks like Killmonger from Black Panther. I can see that, especially how Killmonger had the dots on his skin for targets taken out. So I definitely can see that connection. Hair, I can definitely see as far as like the hangover of the eye kind of thing. Length, Emu's definitely got longer hair, but I could definitely see that connection. You see people making that connection.
It is definitely related to Beefhawk.
Yeah, we also did get a new name from Duzon.
Yeah, we got Duzon, and we got the the Mulan family.
Yeah. So we have Dozon and we have the Mulan family. So we're getting more celestial dragons. It's also interesting that now we can make this pivot into Shuri and the Hesperia Kingdom. They were celestial dragons that stayed. So that's very interesting. So they stayed or they either returned to their kingdom, but yeah, there's that. Or it could, I'm very interested also if the king is the one with royal blood, or if it's Shandel, the former head of the military battalion. Because it's West Blue, so it's not in Marijwa. So there's that. So it's super interesting.
I wonder how Shuri got her eye thing.
It's probably something that she was just born with. That's how he was making the connection. Do you think that Shandel's hair color is blue?
Ooh.
Shuri's hair is blue, and it's like Gunko's hair is blue. What color hair do you think Mom's is?
Blue.
You're going blue? I hope. If it's blue, because I'm just thinking like it's just a standard blonde, but if she has blue hair, shoots up the list. And we will get her.
Kind of like Vivi.
Yeah, we'll get her. Yeah. If she is Nefertari D. Shandel, losing my mind. Absolutely losing my mind. What are your guys's? Oh well, we actually never.
Oh my god!
What's up?
You know what's screwed up? You know who's together right now? Wapol and Vivi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The guy who looks like Raven. Anyway, Wapol. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the things are weaving together. Did you see live action season 2 yet?
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
It was great.
I also think it was very good.
Loved the edits that they make.
The only
thing
thing
they like.
Go ahead.
The only thing I didn't really like, which is like how could you do anything perfect with his own? It was Chopper's big form.
Yeah, it was
the face left something to desire, but I mean, it's kind of nitpicking at that point.
My only thing where I was just like, I really didn't like that is when they made it seem like Roger is Luffy's dad. I did not like that.
That's what it. I feel like they kind of did that originally. In the anime.
I don't think it was ever implied to that level, though. Especially if Roger's telling Garp he has a kid and Garp is Luffy's grandfather. Like, I don't... Is that
I know.
Telling your dad that you have a kid? Like, I don't get it.
Well, where was the implication in season 2?
It was I think it was the very beginning of episode 1 or episode 2, where it's just like, Garp, I have a son, and then it like cuts out and you see Luffy, and it's just like,
oh, no, I don't make that connection that way. Like,
okay, yeah, because it was just if anything, if not, it was just placed there randomly. So now we're just like, who's Roger's kid? Other than that, like I loved how they were able to restructure Wapol's engagement at the very end. I like how he got his devil fruit from Baroque Works, which ties Baroque Works in a lot better, in my opinion, all throughout. The scene where Zoro literally chops down 100 people, I will never forget that for the rest of my life. Luffy singing to Laboon makes more sense as the story goes. Probably don't want him punching a whale too many times. Things like that. Barto being at Logtown, that was just mind blowing to me.
I loved that.
That was absolutely mind blowing. So it's set up for a really good season 3 potentially.
I loved Smoker. I loved Tashigi.
Smoker turned out really well.
The whole Zoro getting his sword, the cursed sword, that was cool. Yeah.
Overall,
A lot of interactions that I liked.
Yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed it. Guys' favorite.
And we got to see Dragon.
We got to see Dragon. And I'm very interested in how they start intertwining things because, like, you already have Garp being the grandfather, so you don't have that reveal. More than likely, there's just a lot of different interesting things that they can start tying in, and things they can start bringing in early. Again, like Bartolomeo, and just things like that. But as our last, we'll probably go for another 5-6 minutes or so. Favorite art post time skip, I would probably say it was I'd probably say in the anime right now what we're getting in Elbaf is amazing. Like, I've been waiting for this type of pacing and everything since Dressrosa, so the better part of 13 years. 14 actually, which is crazy. So Elbaf, but as far as in the manga, like Wano was just that was like a part of Japanese history right there that Oda was doing. So I really appreciated that. What about you? Do you have any favorite arts?
Yeah, Wano has definitely been artistically just fantastic, both in the animated version and the manga. I've not started watching Elbaf yet. I'm waiting until they get a little bit further in there, so I can watch, more than 2 or 3 episodes. I don't like the week to week. I like to binge it.
One Piece is better in a binge. I've been saying that for 20 years, but now that I'm all caught up, it takes me a while to be able to get to binge.
I know.
So let's end on Brook. 20-year-old. If you would have told me that we'd have got a flashback on Brook and Thriller Bark, I'd have thought you were crazy because, like, he's a skeleton that's not 88 years old, and now he's 90. It's just like, it's just so good. This is just so good. We have another country that's been wiped off the map. When was it wiped off the map? Was that the reason he left Desperia? Was because it was wiped off the map? He mentions that Shuri never came back from Marijois, so meaning that they went. This is a celestial dragon family that did not start off in Marijois. If anything, it seems like they're loved. Actually, that's probably the most incredible part. It's a celestial dragon that are loved within their realm. That is, I never even thought about that, but that's really the most significant part.
Probably has a D in the name.
Maybe.
Imu finds out, kills him.
I mean, that's probably why Imu has control of Gunko now, the heir of the family. But I mean, that didn't even make that connection. But yeah, 20-year-old Brook. Good morning, maid. He is the morning DJ. He is screaming at the top of his lungs, at the top of the heart, waking everyone up. Good morning. Good morning. And I can't wait to see this animated either. Cannot wait to see this animated.
Does he have a glove on?
Does he have gloves on? Those Michael Jackson gloves. If he does a moonwalk across the stage, we'll go with that. 13-year difference between him and Shuri. I'm guessing that she goes to visit Marijwa, and then he becomes a pirate shortly afterwards. Again, I'm not really sure if I'd be more interested if Asperia fell, and then he took off to become a pirate with the Rumbar Pirates. Like, for example, I'm also interested if the Rumbar Pirates are in this battalion. It makes sense that Asperia has been gone by the time he meets them in Thriller Bark is because he says a certain battalion. But you never know as far as like One Piece conspiracy thoughts go. Any thoughts about that?
Didn't he initially want to attack Shuri?
He initially came after her. He said she killed the king that he loved so dearly. So it looks like him and the king really do have that kind of connection. So I had forgotten that he's like the king that I love so dearly. So it's very interesting that it could have been something happened in the night where Imu came, possessed her to kill.
Yeah.
Forced her to kill her dad. Because we now know like the Covenants can do that. And then Broken them laughed because like that had happened. And now that Asperia is no longer a country that's around anymore, it's very, very interesting. Like, and Imu probably wanted her for her singing capabilities, her music capabilities, now that we know that they're from a musical kingdom.
Well, instrument making
kingdom, yeah. So there is that. So I think we even saw her with like a harp when Rox was in the room.
Maybe that's the weapon that the government has. Maybe it's an ancient weapon.
A giant harp. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a giant harp, but it could be a place where one of the weapons was.
Could be. Any final thoughts on Brook? We have a few more chats, and then we'll wrap the stream up with predictions for next week.
Have we ever figured out what Doflamingo was talking about that he knows that they have at Mara Joie?
I thought it was Imu.
Just Imu? You don't think it's anything else?
It could be anything, but Imu is the big thing that we didn't even know about at that point.
Okay. Fair enough.
So that's why my mind goes to Imu, because no one knows that there's someone who sits on the throne that oversees the world that's immortal, and that is what would shake the world to its core, which is what he's been saying, which is what he said. So, that's pretty cool. As far as other tips and things, and this helps out with the last bits of the chats. I love that One Piece is seasonal. That goes back to just how the anime is pacing right now, so I very much appreciate it. Studio Wit's The One Piece. It's supposedly going to be 7 episodes that goes up until Baratie. So we'll see how everything is condensed in there. What my mind always goes into what's cut because of how tightly compacted.
Well, it's going to be 7 1-hour episodes, from what I heard.
Yeah. So, but within that, like, what things are skinned? Like, is Choo-Choo's background with his owner fleshed out, or is it just like a dog running by, like with the live action? So does it go to
where Baratie starts or ends?
I don't know, and that's also the thing. I just heard it gets to Baratie, and I don't know if it ends with Baratie, because that would be a good finale of how Baratie ends. The group is split up. They have to go now get them. They have Sanji. There's a tearful goodbye. There's a climactic fight with Don Krieg. So that it has everything as far as an ending goes. And that's coming out next year. So we're, as One Piece fans, we're just gonna be eating good because we have seasonal, two cores a year, and then we have the One Piece, and then we have season 3 of the live action coming out next year. And seeing as how they're promoting One Piece on such a high level, and how it's really taken off as a live action component is, season 4 is just around the corner, and Skypiea is going to be madness. Skypiea and Jai is going to be wild. So,
Oh my god.
but
Oh.
other than that, Simmons, I always felt like we would get a flashback with him. I mean, Static called it. They just called it. Thought that we'd get a flashback with Brook. I think that this will go at least 1 to 2 more chapters. So 1185, so 1184 and 1185. So we'll probably, my predictions next week will be a full chapter of this and of Brook's backstory with Shuri, all the intricacies, Shandal, her hold on everyone, and then ending in the first 2 pages will be coming back from the Backflash, and going from there. But yeah. Any thoughts, Bullet, before we wrap up?
No, I love this chapter. I mean, I say that every week, but
right? It's a good feeling.
Just keeps not doing himself.
It's a good feeling when we could just every week we're just like, this is the best thing I ever read. Next chapter, this is the best thing I ever read. So many cool things kicking into high gear, and I can't wait to see it with everyone. Thank you to Bullet for stopping by. Huge shout outs to Samurai as they are having fun on their bachelor party. And even just a big shout out to Static for coming through and having some chats with us. We really appreciate you stopping by, brother. This is always a lot of fun. So thank you all for stopping by. I am the Dark Burden of the Runaway Warlords, and always remember, Nakama, that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.
Peace.